Good morning to everyone at today's public hearing of the Vetting Commission established under Law Number 65 of the year 2023 on the external evaluation of judges and candidates for judges of the Supreme Court of Justice. I'm Scott Bales, the chair of the commission and the chair of Panel B, and I declare this session open. The hearing is being conducted under Law Number 252 of the year 2023 on the external evaluation of judges and prosecutors and amending some normative acts. It is also being conducted under the Commission's rules of organization and functioning. The subject of today's hearing is Diana Corlăteanu, a candidate for the position of judge on the Central Court of Appeal. Judge Corlăteanu is a judge of the Hîncești District Court, Ialoveni premises since 2020. In December 2024, she was temporarily transferred to the Central Court of Appeal. This court was known as the Chișinău Court of Appeal until it was renamed on December 27th of 2024. Judge Corlăteanu, welcome. And I apologize if I stumble over your name. I do not speak Romanian very well. I'm joined by two other panel members. To my right is panel member William Brower, and to my left is panel member Yuri Gaskin. The panel is also assisted by members of its secretariat, and you may have noticed in the room members of the public and possibly members of the media. A photographer is present who will take pictures just at the beginning of the hearing. The hearing will be conducted with interpretation between Romanian and English. To allow for accurate interpretation, I ask everyone to speak clearly and slowly. Furthermore, the proceedings are being recorded. The recordings of the Commission's public hearings generally will be available online at the Commission's website, www.vettingmd.eu, within 3 days after the hearing. I will start by briefly reviewing the evaluation process for Judge Corlăteanu. The Commission initiated its evaluation on the 7th of February of this year by notifying the judge by email and asking her to complete and return an ethics questionnaire and the financial declarations required by Law Number 252. The judge returned the completed declarations and questionnaire in February. On February 28, 2025, in accordance with Article 37, Paragraph 3 of the Commission's rules, Judge Corlăteanu was advised that her case had been randomly allocated to Evaluation Panel B. She was also advised of her right to submit a reasoned request for recusal. As of this date, no such request has been submitted. As part of evaluating a subject's financial and ethical integrity, the Commission obtains information from many sources, such as the National Integrity Authority, the State Fiscal Service, the General Inspectorate of the Border Police, other public institutions, financial institutions, and open sources. The Commission assesses information it obtains for its relevance and reliability. In April of this year, the Commission asked Judge Corlăteanu to provide additional information to clarify certain matters. She provided additional answers and information at the Commission's request. On the 30th of May 2025, we notified Judge Corlăteanu that the Commission had finalized its investigation and had not identified any areas of doubt about her compliance with the ethical and financial criteria. We also invited her to today's hearing. Judge Corlăteanu did not request access to the evaluation materials. According to Article 39, Paragraph 3 of the Commission's evaluation rules, if the panel, based on the information collected and reviewed, does not have doubts about a subject's compliance with the integrity criteria, it shall send the subject a written notice and set a hearing at least 10 days later, where it will ask the subject to confirm the accuracy of the information the subject has provided, and it will announce that, absent the receipt of any new information, the panel will adopt an evaluation report recommending promotion. Judge Corlăteanu, do you wish to make any corrections or additions to the answers you have provided to the Commission's previous request for information?
Good morning, esteemed members of the Commission. I confirm the accuracy of all the information supplied in the initial questionnaires 1 and 2, and I also confirm the accuracy of the answers provided in the first round of questions. I have no further corrections or additions. Thank you.
Thank you. And I think you've addressed this, but just to be clear, are the answers that you provided in your 5-year declaration and ethics questionnaire that you returned on the 15th of February 2025, are they still accurate as of today?
That is precise. Those questionnaires that were sent to the Commission, back to the Commission, all of those answers are correct, are accurate, and everything, as is everything that I've shared with the Commission. I have no other additions or corrections.
Thank you. Judge, would you like to make a brief statement before we conclude the hearing? Is there anything you would like to say?
I will be very brief. I would like to thank you for all the time that you've dedicated to reviewing my case file, the documentation that I shared with you. I've looked into all of the answers in the questionnaires, and thank you for the positive proposition in the report as regards my candidacy. Thank you.
Judge, thank you for your remarks. And also thank you for your responses to the Commission's various requests for information. That brings us to the end of today's hearing. After the hearing, the panel will approve an evaluation report stating its conclusion whether the subject meets the criteria for ethical and financial integrity under Law Number 252. The panel will strive to complete its report as soon as possible. We generally try to do so within a month of the public hearing. That then concludes this hearing. The hearing is now closed, and we wish everyone a good day. Ozigona.